Antwerp in the 16th century was a city where east met west, north met south. This multilingual and diverse trade center was a birthplace of ideas, a place where cultural barriers were overcome, financial connections were established, all against the backdrop of a bustling, vibrant port city. It was in this unique setting, full of energy and ambition, that the world's first organized stock exchange was founded in 1531. This event marked not only a milestone in the city's history, but also the beginning of a new era in global economics. Antwerp belonged to the Duchy of Brabant, part of the Holy Roman Empire, and was under the rule of the Habsburgs. In the 16th century, Emperor Charles V ruled over vast territories, including not only the Holy Roman Empire, but also Spain with its colonies in the New World. This period was a golden age for Antwerp, which, due to its strategic location and the protectionist policies of the Habsburgs, became the largest trading and financial center in Europe. Charles V understood the importance of economic prosperity in his dominions and supported the development of trade and finance. With the rapid growth in the volume of trade operations, there arose a need for a centralized place to conduct trade and conclude deals. The idea of creating a stock exchange in Antwerp was initiated by a group of influential merchants and bankers who saw the need for the organization and standardization of trade operations. Among them were natives of various European countries, merchants from Spain and Portugal, financiers from Italy and Germany, traders from England and France. They brought to Antwerp not only goods, but also new ideas and financial instruments, contributing to the development of international trade and financial connections. One prominent figure was Thomas Gresham, an English merchant and financier who later founded the Royal Exchange in London. Inspired by the Antwerp Bourse, Gresham was known for his role, helping stabilize the English currency, and served as an advisor to the English crown. His involvement in Antwerp's financial scene exemplifies the international influence and reach of the city's trading network. The Antwerp City Council, supported by Emperor Charles V, approved the creation of the exchange in 1531. This revolutionary idea was to create a centralized place where traders could exchange goods and financial instruments. The exchange was housed in a specially constructed building with halls designated for conducting deals, meetings, and discussions. The architecture of the exchange was also innovative. At the heart of the building was a large inner courtyard surrounded by a colonnade, where traders could meet and conclude deals in the open air. This was a convenient and safe place for conducting business, where strict rules and norms of behavior were observed. At the Antwerp Exchange, traders dealt not only in traditional goods, such as grain, wine, spices, and textiles, but also in financial instruments. Traders exchanged bills of exchange, bonds, and other securities, making the exchange a unique financial institution of its time. Bills of exchange, for example, allowed merchants to receive money in one place and pay it in another, greatly facilitating international trade. A notable example of trade on the Antwerp Bourse involved the pepper trade. Portuguese merchants, who controlled the spice trade routes from India, would bring their valuable cargoes to Antwerp. Here, they sold pepper and other spices to traders from across Europe, who would then distribute these goods to various markets. The high demand for spices and the substantial profits involved made the pepper trade one of the most lucrative businesses conducted at the exchange. One key aspect of trading at the exchange was the use of credit instruments. Bankers and financiers provided loans secured by goods, allowing merchants to increase the volume of operations and accelerate capital turnover. This stimulated the development of the banking system and contributed to economic growth. At the exchange, one could meet merchants from Spain, Portugal, England, France, Italy, and many other countries. They brought their goods and capital, promoting the growth of international trade and financial interaction. Among them were not only men, but also women who actively participated in trade operations. Historical records mention women traders who owned their trading enterprises and concluded large deals on par with men. One remarkable woman was Maria van der Geinst, a merchant who traded in luxury fabrics and silks. She was known for her extensive network of clients across Europe and her ability to negotiate lucrative deals. Her presence at the Antwerp Bourse highlights the significant role women played in the city's economic life. The Jewish community also held a special place at the exchange, playing a crucial role in the development of financial operations. Jewish bankers and financiers, with their extensive international connections and knowledge, contributed to the development of the credit system and the increase in trade volumes. Throughout its history, the Antwerp exchange underwent many phases. It flourished in the 16th century, but later faced economic and political challenges. In the late 16th century, during the Dutch Revolt, Antwerp was occupied by Spanish troops, leading to a significant decline in trade. Many merchants and financiers left the city, and Antwerp lost its importance as an international trade center. One of the most significant events was the fall of Antwerp in 1585, when Spanish forces recaptured the city. This event led to a massive exodus of Protestant merchants and financiers, many of whom relocated to Amsterdam. This migration contributed to the rise of Amsterdam as a new financial center, further diminishing Antwerp's role in international trade. In the 18th century, the exchange was revived thanks to the restoration of trade and the development of new financial instruments. However, by the end of the 19th century, it lost its significance, giving way to new financial centers such as London and Paris. This was due to changes in the global economy and the development of new technologies that altered the structure and nature of international trade. Today, the Antwerp exchange no longer functions as a trading platform. However, its building has been preserved and is used as a historical monument and cultural center. It serves as a reminder of the glorious past and the city's role in the development of the global economy. The inner courtyard of the exchange and the surrounding halls are used for cultural events, exhibitions, and conferences, allowing contemporary generations to acquaint themselves with the history of this unique place. The creation of the Antwerp exchange had enormous consequences for the global and national economy. It became the first organized financial market, leading to the standardization of trade operations, the development of the banking system, and the increase of international trade. This laid the foundation for the subsequent emergence and development of other exchanges around the world. The Antwerp exchange became a crucial link in the chain of international trade and financial operations. It facilitated the development of new financial instruments such as bills of exchange and bonds, which allowed for increased trade volumes and accelerated capital turnover. This, in turn, contributed to economic growth and the development of international financial connections. The Antwerp exchange was more than just a market. It became a symbol of economic progress and international cooperation. Its creation contributed to the development of financial institutions, the growth of trade, and economic prosperity, significantly impacting the global economy. The exchange serves as an example of how one idea can change the course of history and leave an indelible mark on the development of society. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.